Hi guys and welcome to my not live reaction, it's a review, my review of Boku no Hero Academia chapter 152. I forgot what this chapter was called. I cried reading this chapter, holy crap. Mirio was shot with the quirk nullification bullet, and it's the perfected version as well, so where Tamaki was considered lucky, he got his quirk back. Mirio will probably not get his quirk back unless Eri can somehow nullify it, if she even understands how her own quirk works in accordance to something that's been made from her quirk but then purified. And it's also in the case that they do save her. I feel like it'd be very sad if they didn't, because Mirio just like fought tooth and nail to protect her. That panel with him just like standing in front of her with the spikes around him and that one spike going through his stomach, and you can see like his cape is like torn apart and he's just standing strong. I swear to God, that's so powerful. It's wow, this chapter. I don't even know what to say. Like, obviously, like for the story, the most interesting thing here is that actually there are two things. The first one being that All Might's decline from power, if we can call it that, decline from hero-ness thing, has allowed Chisaki with the, maybe not the freedom, but with the chance to expand this manufacturing of the quirk nullification bullets, because it's a long process. They don't have proper factories, and their method they've used is like made up. They aren't professionals or anything like that, so they need the money to get like better scientists and people who can or facilities that they can use and stuff like that, so obviously that they can make the product quicker and in more of it in bigger quantities. So I guess that's important, because they're probably, well, I don't think like we've gotten this much information for them to totally fail at this point. I think the hero's interference at this point will cause a like blocking the road for them, but it won't actually hurt them so much that they can't continue with their research in what they're doing with their bullets, and they'll still like go on with their plan or whatever. So that was interesting. The other interesting thing I believe was when I don't remember her name, the girl of the big three, she told Mirio that people have started calling them the big three, and that at first it was just her and Tamaki who were like the two really top tier people at UA, but now Mirio has made it there as well, and then Tamaki was like, I always knew this was gonna happen. Because it just shows us that Mirio really wasn't, and we knew this from like the 5 chapters ago when we got the backstory, that he wasn't always this strong, and he worked so hard to get here. And I really like Chisaki's what can you call it, his little speech about you worked so hard and with this one bullet we just took it all away, and the Mirio's just like, no, everything I've done, it's not for nothing. I will become Lumillion and I will save all these people. Like, holy fucking crap, Mirio is my child and I will protect him until the day I die. He's so good. And I'm so glad that I didn't doubt him. I just, wow, he's, oh, I love him so much, you guys. So yeah, I also really like the little thing that Mirio observed with how Eri responds to not pain, but just before the pain, that she just like, she stays silent and closes her eyes and just waits for the pain to come, because she's a child of abuse, so she's accepted that she's gonna get abused at this point. And I really like that, because the author does pay a lot of attention to like psychological things, and we talked about this before, like all the things that are not there on the surface, so like relationships, inner turmoils and stuff like that, stuff that some shonen manga don't really go as deep with as Boku no Hero. Like, again, I've talked about this before, one of my favorite things about Boku no Hero is Kacha and Deku's relationship and how they do characters and stuff like that, and just having like her face show like she's a child of abuse. I thought that was not beautiful, but like I like the details to it, like yeah. And I like that Mirio could see that as well. Just yeah, I like these small things. It's not even a small thing, it's like it was like an entire page for that. So that was really great. And yeah, we have Deku coming in by the end of the chapter. Just, I was so scared. I thought the entire time that Mirio was gonna die. I was so scared. I was like, just before the panel where Deku comes in, I had like tears streaming down my face, and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna die! So yeah, I'm glad he didn't die. I was really, especially when the narrator started being like, Mirio, he fought, for like, this amount of time, and for a third of it he was quirkless and blah blah. I was like, oh my god, are we gonna see like his dead body just like standing over Eri protecting her or something? Like, I was so scared, and then Deku came in and I was like, thank fucking god, because I know I said someone's gonna die. I don't want anyone to die, I really don't. I still think someone's gonna die, but I don't want anyone to die. So yeah, I'm almost crying again because I'm so emotional about this chapter. Deku being there though means that the others are coming right after him, hopefully, I think, maybe, because I don't believe Deku set off on himself, by himself. What was the word? So yeah, hopefully they can like save Mirio here. He's probably like, Mirio is not gonna accept being saved. I feel like he's gonna deal like one final punch to Chisaki before Chisaki inevitably escapes. Because they're not gonna get him here, but hopefully they're gonna get a lot of his like underlings and stuff like that. It'd be really nice if they could get the drunk guy, because his quirk is probably quite annoying, as well as the guy who can make you tell the truth, but he's unconscious now, so they could probably like just take him. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else intelligent to say about this. I'm just super emotional about this. I feel like the last couple of chapters have just been so emotional. And again, it's like, when did we actually get introduced to Mirio? Around chapter 130, 35 or something? It's not been that long. It's been... I think it was like in the spring of this year or something? I don't remember. It's not that long ago. But I love him, and I hope he stays alive. Because I would like to see what he's gonna do now that he doesn't have a quirk. I do believe there is a chance he could get it back, just because his fate is so, like, he's not even out of high school yet, and he already lost his quirk, and he worked so hard to perfect it as well. It's like so annoying. But I think if they could, like, by the end of this arc, if they save Eri, I think there's a possibility he might get his quirk back. Not immediately after this arc, but maybe like it'll be like a situation with in Fullmetal Alchemist, you know, where Havoc loses his ability to like use his legs in like episode 20, and then he gets that ability back by the end of the series. I don't think Mirio will like get it back by the end of the series, but it'll be like time before we see him get that back again. Yeah. That was just a weird metaphor. I don't know if do you guys even remember who Havoc is, and have you seen, who hasn't seen Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood? Honestly, if you haven't, like, go ahead and watch it. It's the best. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking because now I'm just rambling, but I think there's like a 50-50 chance of him getting his quirk back. I would like to see what he's gonna do without a quirk, and even if, as I said, if he's gonna get the quirk back, I think it'll be a while, so I want to see what he's gonna do without the quirk. Because he's still fighting. He's been fighting for like 5 minutes without a quirk, and he's just punching people, and apparently Chisaki hasn't destroyed his body yet, so I mean, he can probably do something. Like, he's buff, he can punch people. He's like All Might before he had his quirk as well. Like, Gran Torino said that All Might was all muscle and body before he got his quirk, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see Mirio kind of like that as well. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. If you liked anything that I had to say, you can leave a thumbs up in the video. Leave in the comments below what you thought of the chapter. Did you cry? Do you think Mirio will get his quirk back? That's the question. That's the only question I'm asking you. Do you think Mirio will get his quirk back? Yes or no, and why you think either one of them. And yeah, you can subscribe if you want to see more, and until next time, bye!